In today's fast-paced and pressure-filled world, we often find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of desires and anxieties. But there's an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, offering answers to some of life's biggest questions on how to find peace and inner strength: Stoicism. In this video, we're diving into the timeless lessons of Stoic philosophers to learn how to master the mind, live in harmony with nature, and turn every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Get ready to shift your perspective and find serenity in your own life, not just to survive, but to rise stronger. This journey has the potential to change the way you view life forever, so don't miss it. In today's chaotic and noisy world, there is a powerful secret that the ancient Stoics knew, which can profoundly change how you experience life. This secret isn't found in the clamor of the crowd or in the endless pursuit of fleeting pleasures. It lies in the art of mastering your own mind, the path to peace and strength that Stoicism teaches with its elegant simplicity. Today, we'll dive deep into this profound philosophy to uncover how the Stoic way of living can bring not just tranquility, but clarity and unshakable resilience amid life's storms. Let's explore how these timeless truths can guide you through modern life, with the wisdom of Stoic philosophers leading you every step of the way. Whether you're dealing with everyday pressures or searching for a deeper sense of fulfillment, learning how to control your mind through Stoicism isn't just a way to cope with life, it's a way to live better. If you're intrigued by this journey, I'd ask you to do one small thing: hit the subscribe button. Trust me, you won't want to miss any part of this adventure we're embarking on together. The first step is letting go of what others think. One of the most liberating teachings of Stoicism is rooted in a simple yet profound idea. The only thing truly within our control is ourselves, our reactions, emotions, and thoughts. This principle encourages us to free ourselves from the heavy burden of others' opinions. Think about it. How many times have you hesitated on a new decision, second-guessed your plans, or even changed your appearance out of fear of what others might say or think? It's a common trap, leading us to live lives guided by external validation rather than our own inner confidence. Stoicism teaches us to shift this focus by anchoring our actions and thoughts in personal values. By doing so, we strengthen our minds to withstand the chaos of external judgments. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His words remind us to focus on our mental responses rather than attempting to control the uncontrollable. This doesn't mean we become indifferent to others, but rather that we prioritize our own judgment and inner peace over external approval. The philosophy doesn't tell us to ignore all feedback. It helps us discern constructive criticism that aligns with our deeper goals and avoid distractions that lead us astray. It's like tending to a garden within yourself, where the seeds of your thoughts are nourished by your own values and beliefs, untouched by the trampling judgments of others. Imagine the freedom of making decisions without the fear of criticism or the need for applause. You'll live more authentically, driven by what truly matters to you. As you practice this approach, you'll notice that not only does your dependence on external validation gradually decrease, but your self-confidence and inner peace also grow stronger. The next step is cultivating emotional resilience. This isn't about becoming tough in the traditional sense, but building a mental space where emotions serve you rather than dominate you. Here's where Stoicism offers invaluable insights. Stoic philosophers didn't advise suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them in a way that enhances personal growth and well-being. Consider the Stoic method of seeing obstacles as opportunities, a perspective championed by the philosopher Seneca. He believed that every challenge or difficulty presents a chance to cultivate virtues like patience, courage, and composure. By reframing hardships as opportunities for strength building, we change our emotional response to them. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by adversity, we can confront it with a clear purpose, using it as a stepping stone to enhance our resilience. Another essential aspect of building emotional resilience is maintaining a perspective aligned with reality. Epictetus taught that our suffering doesn't arise from events themselves, but from our judgments about them. By adjusting our judgments and expectations to be more in tune with reality, we reduce unnecessary suffering. For instance, if we accept that we cannot control other people's actions but can only control our reactions, we become less frustrated by their behavior. Emotional resilience also requires the ability to regulate our emotions in ways that benefit us, rather than letting them push us into negative situations. It's crucial to understand that emotions are not commands. Just because we feel angry, hurt, or anxious doesn't mean we must act on those emotions. The gap between feeling and action is vital, as it gives us the time to choose how we respond. The Stoics refer to this as the space in which we can exercise reason and freedom. Recognizing this distinction not only helps us maintain calm, but also allows us to choose actions based on rational thought, rather than being swept away by immediate emotions. To strengthen emotional resilience, start by practicing daily reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what went well? What challenges arose? And how did I respond? This reflection reinforces your ability to apply Stoic principles in everyday life while gradually building resilience. Over time, this practice won't just help you manage crises, it will integrate resilience into your daily routine. Emotional resilience isn't something achieved overnight, but with persistence and a Stoic mindset, you'll find yourself increasingly prepared to face any challenge, not just surviving difficult experiences, but thriving through them. Another key principle is harnessing the power of perception. At the core of Stoic philosophy is a deep awareness that, while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we perceive and react to events. This is the true power of perception. Realizing that our responses are not dictated by the events themselves, but by the interpretations we assign to them. Imagine you're stuck in traffic and late for an important meeting. You could view the situation as a disaster, leading to anger and frustration. Or you could see it as an opportunity to listen to a favorite podcast or audiobook, repurposing the time and transforming a frustrating experience into a productive one. Practicing perception in the Stoic way means choosing the latter approach, actively deciding to view circumstances in a way that promotes inner peace and wisdom. By mastering the art of perception, you reclaim control over your emotional and mental responses, allowing you to turn life's inevitable difficulties into moments of growth and understanding. This practice doesn't just change how you experience individual situations, it transforms how you approach life as a whole, guiding you toward a calmer, more resilient existence. Epictetus once said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them." This reminds us that our peace of mind doesn't stem from external events, but from how we choose to react to them. By training ourselves to adopt more helpful perspectives, we can significantly control our emotional balance. To develop this skill, practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Observe your automatic thoughts and question their validity. Does this thought truly reflect reality? Is there another way to look at this situation? This practice of questioning and restructuring thoughts is a form of cognitive reframing that can drastically alter our emotional landscape. Integrate this approach into your daily life by identifying situations where your initial reaction may not be the most constructive. Experiment with reframing your thoughts to view the scenario from a different angle. Something as simple as interpreting criticism at work, not as an attack on your abilities, but as valuable feedback for personal and professional growth, can be transformative. The power of perception isn't about deceiving ourselves or ignoring reality, but about adjusting our viewpoint to see life more clearly and respond in ways aligned with our deeper values. By practicing this Stoic technique, you'll not only enhance your emotional resilience, but also increase your capacity to find happiness and fulfillment. It's a transformative process, turning everyday challenges into opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. Ultimately, live in accordance with nature. this doesn't just mean taking more walks or planting a garden, though those are great ways to connect with the natural world. It goes deeper. It's about recognizing and adhering to the natural laws governing human behavior and the universe. Stoics believe that every part of the universe, including us, has a role, a purpose defined by nature. For us, this means living a virtuous life in accordance with reason, which the Stoics saw as the highest function of human nature. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about nature's interconnectedness in his personal reflections. He viewed the actions of individuals as part of a larger cosmic symphony, where resisting the natural order leads to discord and unhappiness. In practical terms, living in accordance with nature involves self-reflection to understand your place in the broader context of the world. This reflection leads to a profound understanding of what is within our control and what is not, helping us live a more meaningful and balanced life. What better practice aligns us with the inevitable than accepting that we cannot control the actions of others or the outcomes of many situations, but we can absolutely control how we respond to them? This Stoic principle also teaches us to embrace simplicity and find contentment in it. This might involve curbing unnecessary desires to focus more on what is truly essential for happiness. It invites us to ask, are my ambitions and goals aligned with my true nature, or are they merely artificial constructs imposed by societal pressures? To live a life in accordance with nature, start small. Each day, reflect on whether you're resisting the natural flow of life or trying to force an outcome. Strive to align more closely with the rhythms of the world around you. Rise with the sun, eat seasonally, and listen more deeply to the needs of your body and the people around you. These simple actions help cultivate a life that is not only in harmony with nature, but also with your true self. By doing this, you open yourself to a life that isn't driven by external noise, but by inner clarity and peace. This approach doesn't demand that we give up ambition or desire, but rather that we align those drives with the natural order, ensuring they stem from genuine needs and virtues, not fleeting wants. Living according to nature means embracing a life of harmony, simplicity, and virtue. It's about making peace with the world as it is, not as we wish it to be, and finding our rightful place within it. As you move through each day, reflect on the wisdom of Stoicism and observe how it transforms your interactions with the world. The more you live in alignment with nature's order, the more you'll find life flowing with ease and purpose. Another key principle is practicing voluntary discomfort. At first, this may sound counterintuitive. Why would anyone willingly seek discomfort? Yet, in the Stoic tradition, voluntarily facing discomfort is a powerful tool for building resilience and strengthening personal character. It's about regularly stepping out of our comfort zone so we can better handle the inevitable challenges life throws our way. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, advised that we live as though we were poor, wear rough clothing, eat simple meals, and sleep on the ground. This isn't self-punishment, it's mental preparation for hard times. By choosing to experience discomfort voluntarily, we reduce our fear of it and become more resilient when real difficulties arise. Modern ways of practicing this could include intermittent fasting, cold showers, or disconnecting from electronic devices for a time. These small, controlled discomforts help us develop mental strength and a greater appreciation for daily comforts. The idea isn't to seek out suffering for its own sake, but to acknowledge that life will always include challenges, and by familiarizing ourselves with discomfort, we lessen its impact on us. In this way, we learn that we're capable of enduring far more than we think, and that our happiness is not as fragile as we once believed. When you practice voluntary discomfort, you're not just training your body, you're training your mind to remain calm and composed, even in the face of adversity. This practice could be as simple as walking instead of driving, choosing a more basic meal, or giving up a favorite indulgence for a set period of time. Each action strengthens your resilience and reminds you that true contentment doesn't come from external comforts, but from inner strength. Start integrating this habit into your life in small ways. Try giving up a favorite activity for a week, or waking up an hour earlier than usual. Pay attention to how these small acts of discipline shape your mindset, and how the discomfort you once feared becomes a source of inner power. By embracing voluntary discomfort, you not only prepare yourself for life's unavoidable challenges, but you also master the art of inner peace, regardless of what happens around you. This is how we live in accordance with our true nature and build a life that not only endures but thrives through every challenge. Thank you for watching. If you found this content helpful, please hit like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. See you in the next video.